Football!
Welcome into the film room here, where our guy, the Rhino, Alex Boone, today is going to tell us whether Derrick Henry still has a little gas left in one of the greatest tanks any running back has ever had in NFL history.
Excuse you? What did you just say?
I'm just asking questions. That's
Dude,
all I'm doing.
This guy led the league in carries last year. You know that, right?
He's led the league, I think, four.
Yeah, of the last 5. Remember the one year he didn't? He got hurt like week 6, 8, something. This guy's a bell cow, dude. This, besides the Saquon, because I really like Saquon, I just love him. This signing to me could be devastating for a lot of people. Here's a guy who's going to run through your fucking face, but then if he doesn't have the ball, the quarterback's just going to slip out the backside and be gonzo. I was like, how much eye candy is one guy going to take? How many guys are going to be like, I can't let him Earl Thomas me? Remember that? Remember when they played the Ravens 4 or 5 years ago and he stiff-armed Earl Thomas so hard it put his soul through the fucking ground? I was like, that a boy. Dude, he can still do that. You're talking about a guy that has done this year in and year out. Did it last year with a shitty team, no offense, just didn't have it going. Now you're on a team that is so close. They're just kind of like, we're a little bit off, we're so close. I got an idea. Let's add a guy in the backfield that everybody's going to have to stare at the entire time, right? And then at the same time, now you got all these receivers just running deep, and you have your Mark Andrews running through the middle of the field. It's going to be so fun to watch. I can't wait. Plus him in black and purple is going to be so cool. No, just the biggest running back ever. Look at him on the screen here, dude.
It's amazing, man.
Looks like the middle linebacker. He's bigger than the middle linebacker. He looks bigger than both of them. He looks like, oh my God. Looks like a Madden 99 character. That's the guy you drop in Madden, right? Has both arm sleeves, black visor, red shoes, red gloves. Everything else about him just looks like a machine. God, I cannot wait.
It's funny because most of the time, and you've seen some examples of Zeke Elliott leads the NFL in carries or whoever it winds up being. Go back 25 years ago. Jamal Anderson was the classic example of guy had 410 carries and then was never the same running back. When you have that much of a workload, usually it means trouble for the future. But he has led he's led the league in carries 4 different times. Last year he was still, and we'll look at some of the film. We got 5 or 6 plays here from last season's version of Derrick Henry, and ironically playing against the Ravens in this first clip, so they got a firsthand look at what they're going to be able to dish out to other teams. But I'm just going to run some plays here, Booney. Jeremiah is out doing agent things this week. He'll be back in the fold next week. You tell us.
Let's do it, baby.
Tell us what the Ravens are acquiring here with Derrick Henry, one of the greatest running backs in modern NFL history.
Hell yeah, baby. Look, I've got
that's a little direct snap. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Oh, there it is. There it is. I love this. Direct snap right to him. We got a nice little... Oh, the fake reverse. Ah, still got it. Hey, I guarantee you the Ravens saw this and they were like, need him. Need him. I mean... He is just an absolute freak. And I love this, that it's a direct handoff to him. It's the whole misdirection, misconception. What's really going on? We're leaving the 3 technique completely loose. Why are we doing that? Oh, because we're going to fake this reverse. Everybody's going to bite. Go back real quick. See Patrick McQueen right now? See these 2 linebackers that are like, wait a minute, what's going on, right? They both kind of step, Roquan and Queen. They step. They're already it's clearly a direct snap, and this is what I love is they think it's so simple, but then all of a sudden this little action right here, this little fake handoff right there is going to pull both of them back, right? And then you still have one of the best right now doing it, carrying this ball. Now, not to say that Aaron Brewer didn't create a huge block right here on Roquan because he kind of knocked both of them out there, and then look at him climbing right there. That's fucking love that. Get some big dog.
When you talk, this is beautiful stuff here.
Because it's a simple play, right? They're like, oh, it's direct snap. It's got to be a run. But then all of a sudden that fake reverse and then the ability for him to cut it back in off that move. Dude, he's still one of the toughest dudes in the league right now. You're
like a two or 3 yard.
I was going to say 2 yard behind, right? Here we go. Hit that play button. No, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to cruise.
Dude.
He is so
Look
graceful.
At the size difference here, too, between
I know, dude. It's like little brother chasing big brother, right? Get back here! I'm telling mom. Dude, he is just laughing. It looks like he's almost kind of jogging towards the end because he even started laughing. He trains like such an animal. Oh, I love the way he trains. Here we go.
So,
This go back. I love this.
hold on. We'll run it once and then we'll go back. This barrels right in.
That hole opened up so beautifully. This is the other side. That was zone, right? We would technically call that, maybe that last play would be, it would be zone. Maybe, yeah, zone. This here is duo. This is the opposite side of it, right? This is where we're just going to get a bunch of single blocks and double teams, and we're going to mash. We have a tray. We're out working a backside with an A. Front side guards money. Backside tackles money. Basically, we need you, Derrick, to run straight up here, get these guys to press this hole, and then watch. See that hole right there that opens up? See how everybody steps up? Because they're like, yeah, we don't want to meet this dude where we are. We need to meet him at the line of scrimmage. And this is why he's so lethal, because he can get you to step up, and then he makes this one cut across the entire screen, and he makes it all look good.
By the way, this is a great job by the center here too, right? And so he's doubling here to what, 98? And then he's getting up to Patrick Queen on the second level here.
Yeah, we'd call this an A. So he's going to knock it out right there, and then right there he ricochets back off, which is a great job. And even the backside guard just staying on that block, so pivotal, because it allows Derrick to cut back and through that massive hole. And in order to tackle him, you better be committed. You have got to be committed on this. Like, if you're going to be one of these defenders and you see him coming down the A-gap like this, you're like, oh, shit, this dude's coming. And then he makes a cut, and he's gone. Like, look at this safety. That's what I'm saying. These guys aren't stupid. They know if I'm going to go tackle Derrick Henry, I better know what the fuck I'm doing. Because if I don't, he's going to bitch me. That's why it's like, dude, this is going to be so fun now.
So here we go. This is we're going to the Titans Jaguars here.
Here we go. We go a little tight zone, a little inside zone, a little weak. Ooh.
I'm just sneaking right up there, man.
I know. I love this. Here we go. Pause. We're at an over front. Obviously, we got problems. Look at this front. Now, I just want you to pause this. I want you to think. How many defenders do you see here?
Let's count them. One. Are we counting that guy? Right?
Sure.
They're all in the box, right?
Yeah, this is my box.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9-man box right here.
Why? Why is it a 9-man box?
Because Derrick Henry is a monster alien sent from a different planet.
Exactly. Because 2-2's in the backfield, right? Now, I want you to think about what's going to happen when Lamar Jackson sees this. Who's going to run right by these guys? And all I got to do is dangle that ball. Because if he gets this ball and you meet him on your side of the line of scrimmage, you're fucked. He's going to run through you. That's why this is so fun. And this is my number one signing in the free agency. And not only that, but even if we go back real quick. Even if he doesn't dangle this ball and he hands it off, look at the ability of this massive running back who's bigger than any two other running backs in the NFL to make this cut and get through here. This play should be dead to rights, right? Like 94, he's kind of got Brewer. I know what's going on here, but he makes this jump cut back in and then this cut back out, which makes everybody right. That's what makes a great running back. When things can go wrong up front and you still make us look right. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. He just
dude, that's incredible. But then you talk about it. People probably don't realize this. He's going to create these 9-man boxes. And guess what? Lamar's just going to wink to his receiver and be like, yo, watch this. I'm going to throw it up. I'm just going to dangle it, and then I'm going to throw it. You just go, go, go. Now, I will say this. His health is the most important thing. So you're going to have to alleviate a little bit of his run style, and at the same time, you don't need him as much now.
He doesn't need to lead the league in carries.
No.
Right?
No, but he naturally, like with a team like this, you wouldn't expect him to have to either. You'd be like, dude, there's so many pieces around here. We just need you to scare everybody. Just scare them all again. Look at that. Oh, my God. Dude, I'm telling you, man. He is so big. He looks like a pillar running through everybody. Just these cuts that he can make. Same thing.
1, 2, 3,
We're
4,
in a zone
5, 6,
concept.
7, 8-man box here.
There it is. Same thing, dude. There's gonna be another safety in this box. They're gonna bring people down to stop the run. Look at that. Get a great little. What is that out there? Triple. Look at that. Create this run lane, which allows him to. That foot in the ground right there is so nasty looking. But then this cut back out is so amazing. Look at everybody. Another safety. Like, I don't know if I want to go back. We caught you. Go back. We caught you. I want you to watch. I don't know, where does he come in? Is it 33? No, it's right here. 2.
Oh, 2 right here. This guy. Yeah.
Could have had him right there. actually go back one step because this is where he starts.
Do you want to put your body in front of 2 telephone poles, though?
That's basically what you're asking. Right? But that's what's so fun about this because it's like I think he could have made that tackle right there, but he knew the general rule. Hey, if I'm going to really try and do this, I better come in here because that at the end was just horse shit.
That's a business decision right there.
That's the fun of it. And you don't need to do this every other play anymore. You're just going to be doing this once every couple plays. Oh. My God, look at you. Get him.
This is well blocked here, too. This is
5 was like, please go down. Please go down. Please go down. No, this is a great play. This is weak. Hey, we got a single up to the front side. We're going to be backside tight ends. You got to get this blocked off. Look at that backside tight end. Notice how it's an offensive lineman. See that? They knew they needed to bring in the man. Come on now.
So they're going, this is heavy here, right?
No, it's definitely heavy. Why? Because look at this. You can tell that he can't hear. He's got his hand on his leg. And you're like, if anything, I want an offensive lineman in there because he's going to shoot his ass off this line. Now watch how fast this guy gets off the ball. Who is that 6'1"?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Gone.
Here, let's watch this here for
This
people.
is what makes this block right here. See this B block backside? Huge. Get in there, right there. Boom. See how it gets washed?
You're talking about 75, 76 over here?
Yes. That B block with the ability of that offensive lineman backside to jump in front of him. That might be Daniel Meyer. That stance looks familiar to me. And if that is off of his stance, I'm a beast. But hey, see how the B gets it pushed, and then that backside tight end creates that run lane? That's what coaches love. We call that splitting the defense. Somebody has to split the defense on this because the ball is not going to go outside, front side. We know this. It's probably called a tight zone or a mid zone. But what we know backside is if 61 can get this block just like that, and we can push this B just a little bit. Look at that guard getting fucking full-faced into that linebacker. I love it. Dude doesn't even have any hands left. I love this. But this is how it all splits, and that's why the running backs cut back because they're trying to get these linebackers to flow front side for us so that we can get hands on them. And once he makes that cut right there, you're gone. You're too late. Look at 2. Who is this guy? I got to find out who this is. I'm looking him up. That was, again, we caught you. God, that'd be a fine in the O-line room for shitty tackle.
Let's see. Let's check his technique on this here.
I'm checking it. I'm trying to find out who he is right now.
His willingness. He's trying to arm tackle from behind.
No, he's not. He's literally trying to be like, I'm just trying to look good. Coaches are going to cut me.
Oh, man.
I'm going to find out who this guy is. He's driving
I love how
nuts.
Derrick Henry, too, he's always looking for a fight at the end of his runs.
He's
always looking for a stiff arm, a shoulder.
Come and get it.
I got one more for you here.
Get it.
God, look at that, dude. That's wild. Watch how fast he gets to the outside on this to break this run. Is this duo, by the way?
Yep. Go back. It's weird because it's almost like an offset of duo. Play it one more time.
So we got the double teams up here. Boom.
No,
boom.
It's kind of weakish. It's weak in a weird way because you can tell that they're all stepping to the right. So that means that it's a zone and he cuts back. Go back one more time. It's a weak with a spot concept, it looks like, because it looks like the center and the right guard are going to 44. So they're basically, we're going to spot block this. We have the first spot over here. Fullback, you're going to take the next spot, which is 23. And then backside, we're going to be this to 45. 11, if you could, you need to jump inside of here. Like tight end, you block out. 11, we used to call this a rifle. You rifle inside of here and get 32. Dig him out. See how he goes outside? They probably would have liked him to go inside, but it still gets the block done because, once again, look at these backers. They're kind of like, oh, shit, what's going on, right? And Derrick Henry makes this cut back right there, and it's just enough. Once again, you got to make a decision when you're going to tackle this dude. You have to be all in. And if you're not going to make that tackle. You're not even going to want to make that tackle.
Man. I mean, that
Rashawn Jenkins was number 2, by the way.
Rashawn Jenkins. Hey,
you're damn right I looked that shit up.
The legendary business decisions by that guy.
Too many business decisions in one reel. That's all I know. By the way, you play defense. You're supposed to be the one tackling him.
Wait, what was his name again? Naga,
not gonna work here
anymore. Huh? So,
I love it.
I guess congratulations, Baltimore Ravens. You're getting a not washed up, still gas in the tank, Derrick Henry, one of the greatest to ever do it, Booney.
Dude, as Cowboy used to say, let's do it, stud.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed this film breakdown, or if you just enjoy watching Derrick Henry maul opposing defenses
Fucking
with stiff
mash
arms,
people.
click the like button and the subscribe button.
I'm kind of pissed you didn't pull up the Earl Thomas clip. You don't remember that? When Earl Thomas like jumped up in front of him and he was like, sit down, little one. Boom! Like
I do, but I also feel like it's not fair. I wanted to show Ravens fans, hey, this is what you got this is the second half of last year. Like this
Mackey,
is apples to apples.
Same. It all looked the same. It's never not looked like that. I hate to tell you. That's why it's gonna be awesome.
Dude's ridiculous. So
yeah,
click that like button, the subscribe button. That was another film breakdown here on the O-Line Committee.
I missed you.